Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CAC Bola speaking. In today's video, I want to show you how you can carry out annual return filing with the Corporate Affairs Commission. So in the past few days, months now, I've been having so many people coming to my DM and asking questions on how to carry out annual filing, what are those things they need, how much is annual filing supposed to cost, how much is CAC charging, how much should they pay if they eventually get somebody to carry out the annual filing. We're supposed to be the one to carry out the annual filing for them, and so many other questions that so many of you have been having. In this particular video, I'll be walking you through every question so far that you have on how to carry out annual filing. I'll be making sure you get all the necessary information that you need. If this looks like a content that will interest you, as I said, I've created so many videos on annual filing and even business registration. Kindly make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click on the notification bell so that you can receive notification whenever I create any new content. Without further ado, let's move into the video. All right, guys, welcome back. So in this video, like I said before, I want to show you how you can create, or how you can, or what are those things that you actually need to carry out annual filing, the requirements, the details you need, and every other information that you need regarding annual filing. So the first question is that what is annual filing? So annual return filing is required for all registered businesses in Nigeria, including registered business names such as enterprise and sole traders, that's sole entrepreneurs, also proprietors, and also for incorporated trustees. Is that okay? So all these people need to carry out annual filing. So this return will be filed with the Corporate Affairs Commission by June 30th each year, unless the business name was registered in the same calendar year. While limited liability company, private or public, must file the annual returns with the CAC immediately after holding the annual general meeting for the year. So company are supposed to file after they have held the annual general meeting for a particular year. And every company or registered corporate entity is required to file annual return with CAC within 18 months. So what I mean by that is that most companies, or all companies, immediately your company is 18 months old, that means you are due to file an annual return. Now there's a caveat to that. This is how it works. So for instance, if your business was registered in January 2021, you will not be filing annual return for 2021, but you'll be filing annual return for 2022 as one. While if your business was registered in September 2021, please take note of this. If your business was registered in September 2021, you will not be filing annual return for 2021. You will not also file annual return for 2022, but you'll be filing annual return for 2023, because what you're calculating is 18 months. So depending on the date, so for September now, if you calculate from September, October, November, and December, that's about 4 months. So 4 months plus this 12 months that you have, you're supposed to have 16 months. So that means it's still up to 18 months. Even after you have spent 2021 and 2022, then you will have to file by the time you get to 2023. Is that okay? So while for those who have filed, whose registration was made in January or February or March of 2021, they would, by the time you count 18 months from that January 2021 to 2022, you would have calculated 18 months. I believe my illustration has been very sure. These are some of the questions I've been answering in my DM. So I just hope to make a video like this to help you get it sorted. I hope this has been very helpful and you have gotten it clear. All right, let's continue. So another thing is that the CAC may strike a company or business off the register if there is reasonable belief that it is not in operation and due process has been followed. One criterion that may be considered is the failure to file annual return. So annual return is one of the ways that CAC uses to track you if your business is actually still functional. So the question is that how do you get to know if your business is actually functional or not? In fact, some of you don't even know what it means to file an annual return, or how do you even know the status of your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission? Even though you've registered a business for over 5 years now, and you're just hearing about annual return, and the question you're asking is that how do I even carry out this annual return? And apart from that, another question you might be having is that how do you even know the current status of your business with the CAC. I got it covered. So all you need to do is go to your web browser, come to CAC, search.cac.gov.ng/home, search.cac.gov.ng/home, and come here and type in your business name, the name of a business. Let's say the name of a business is all registered businesses are, or you can locate them here on this portal. Any business that is registered can be located on this particular portal. Is that okay? So when you have a business that is registered, you can see that business on this portal. So for instance, I've searched for Bola, and let's say the name of my company is Solayet Consult. You can see this company was registered in 2021 and is not yet due for annual filing. So it is still active. You can see that the company is still active. Though it was filed in 2021, it is currently active. I believe you get that. So let's see other companies that you have here. MGA Group AB Nigeria Limited. This company was registered, it's under registration, but it's currently inactive. Under registration, that means that the registration has not been completed. Is that okay? The registration has not been completed and it is over 18 months already. Because immediately you make a name reservation with the CAC, CAC will reserve that particular name for you and allow you to be able to, so that no other person will be able to use the name. So this particular name is currently inactive. Let's go check this one again. So this is also was registered in 2021, and this business that was registered in 2021 is currently active. So all these businesses are currently active. So okay, look at these ones, they are not active. So you search for this and see the name of your business, and you will know if you are due to pay for annual return or not. So that's how simple it is to actually confirm if your business is ready to file for annual return or not. That's one way. Now, if this for limited, you can see that I'm on the limited option. So you might search for your name and not see your name here, the name of your business here. So all you need to do is click on business name, and on the business name portion, you would definitely go down and you would see the name of your business there. Either it's currently active or not. You can see this business was registered in 1967. Do you understand? 1967, and this business is inactive at the moment. So you can imagine what it will cost this person to actually make this business come back to life. So let's continue with my explanation on what you need to do. All right, so let's go back to the slide. The next information I think is very important for you to consider before you start carrying out your annual return filing is that you must make sure that at least for a business name, the process by which you can carry out your annual return is that one, you must have a duly completed appropriate annual return form. Now, this is actually the way it's been done before now. I think last year, early last year, and last 2 years, and other year before now, annual return is carried out manually. Is that okay? This is something that was done manually, but right now it is done online. Is that okay? So, and before you can carry out annual return filing, I've said this severally, you need the service of an accredited agent. 1. 2, you can also carry out, you that are watching this video, you can also carry out annual return by yourself. If you can be able to go through the process, I'll be explaining the process. Now, this is the process if you want to file annual return by yourself. The first is a very long process actually, but just bear with me. The first thing you need to do, you have to carry out, file all your documents and everything. Go to CAC. All your documents, you will be linked to CAC. That is the office in Abuja. Once you do that, you would apply, you would have written a letter to apply for them to create a post-incorporation account for your business. A post-incorporation account for your business, I think they will charge you about 5,000 or 10,000 or thereabout, just for your business. So that particular account, you will be the only one who can have access to that particular account. So once the account is being created, then you will be able to have access to a post-incorporation account. So on a post-incorporation account, now let me show you how you can sign in to a post-incorporation account. So let's say you have this post.cac.gov.ng. So if you have a post-incorporation account, you have to come here to post-incorporation or post.cac.gov.ng. You can see this is just like the same portal you have for pre-incorporation. Is that okay? This is the same for your pre-incorporation. And you can see that this is for post-incorporation. So for post-incorporation, there must be there must be you would have gotten a login detail. Your normal login detail will not work here. Is that okay? The normal login detail you use for normal other accounts will not work here. So let's say this particular login detail I have for a normal account, it will not work here. It's there you learn to know that it's not available. Is that okay? So you need an accredited agent. Is that okay, to be able to do this for you? All right, so let's move on to the next thing I want to share with you. All right, so once you're done, the next thing you want to do is that let me also show you how you can carry out this. Okay, so note the annual return. When you're filing annual return, it should not be filed later than the 30th of June. This is for business team. Later than the 30th of June each year, except the year of registration or penalty, which I've explained already. I've shown you how you can do the math on how you can file annual return for business name and both for company. I want to make this video as short as possible. For companies, there is also a duly filled form that you need to carry out. Is that okay? Then this form is not manual again. It is online. So you need the service of an accredited agent, or you do it yourself the way I've shown you how to do. So you can submit the completed form for verification assessment. Now, don't forget that another major thing you need to submit is that you need access to what is called the statement of affair. Statement of affair. Do you understand? You submit the statement of affair, which is being uploaded. So this is one of the reasons why the price that is a solicitor or a lawyer or a chartered accountant will charge you for carrying out a business name is cheaper, and that of the company name is a bit higher because of the attached document that is required for them to do this. Is that okay? So this thing has to be done by a chartered accountant or someone who has access to a chartered accountant or whatever the case is. The next thing also is to note that annual return must be filed with the commission immediately after 42 days of holding your annual meeting. That's for company. For companies, annual return filing should be between July and the 31st of December each year. Annual filing for company, please take note of this. This is where some clients or some lawyers might want to trick you. So don't get confused. Annual filing for a company is done between July and December 31st December each year. Meanwhile, sometimes the CAC portal might have issues, so it might extend into each of these closing sessions of the year that I've outlined here. So while for business name, note that for business name, this is supposed to be done between January 30th day of June each year. Is that okay? The return should be filed not later than the 30th of June, so that between January and the 30th. If not, you are going to be paying for a penalty. While for incorporated trustee, you also need to do it online as well, and there's a fee attached to it. Now, the question which is very important, which I believe you've been waiting for to know, is how much is this annual return supposed to cost? There's a specific price for annual return, and I'm going to be showing you what the official price is. Now, one of the issues I've had with some clients online is that when you tell them what the official price is and what the actual price you are charging is, they begin to complain. Oh, CAC is charging this particular amount for annual filing, and then you are charging me this. So please, I'm trying to make a clarity, and so many lawyers watching me now will really appreciate this particular video because it's going to be a point of clarity for so many people. Okay, so let's move in. So this is a document from CAC. I didn't create this document myself. This is a document from CAC, and on this document, it's showing us the fee, the cost of annual return. Now, for a business name, annual return and post-incorporation miscellaneous filing is currently 3,000 naira. Is that okay? 3,000 naira. That is if you are filing for that particular year. For that particular year, what that means is that, so for a particular year that I'm filing my annual return, for that particular year, I'm only paying 3,000. I'm supposed to pay just 3,000 naira. Now, once I exceed that particular time, don't forget when I was showing you my screen the other time, I told you that you can pay for late filing if your filing was not done at the exact time that is supposed to be done. So you see that for corporate filing, there's a late payment. There's a late payment attached once you make payment, and once you didn't make payment at the supposed time. Is that okay? So Another thing we should also take note of is that, so that means that if, for instance, I didn't pay my annual filing in time, I'm supposed to pay 3,000 naira, so I'll be paying 5,000 naira extra. That means I'll be paying about 8,000 naira just specifically to CAC for a business name. Early filing will cost me 3,000 naira. Officially, late filing will cost me 8,000 naira. Is that okay? Well said. Now, the next thing I want you to also note is that from CAC, the official price for a company, so let's search for annual filing again. For incorporated trustee now, annual filing for each year is 5,000 naira as well. 5,000 naira for annual filing each year. Don't forget, you also pay 5,000 naira if you are paying late filing for incorporated trustee. So let's search again. Okay, company exports. Okay, no. None of these. Annual return, other post, incorporation, and miscellaneous filing. So this is for when it is late, right? I believe it. So yes, fees for company. So once the fee for company is 5,000 naira, so 5,000 for small company and 10,000 for large companies. Is that okay? So limited is 5,000, small company 5,000, private limited 5,000, then public, that means it's a large company, is also paying 5,000 for annual return. Now, I haven't said all this and I haven't shown you all these different information. Now, this is the summary of this particular video. Business name registration, business name annual return filing early officially is 3,000 naira. Late means you are paying additional 5,000 naira, which makes it to be 8,000 naira if you are paying for late. Meanwhile, the lawyer or the accredited agent that is going to be helping you to do this would actually charge you for their services. Is that okay? They have to charge you for their service. And averagely, from my research and from what I do, most price for annual return for early filing is between 15,000 naira to 20,000 naira for business name. Is that okay? Averagely, and it shouldn't be more than that. And some charge up within 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000. That's if you're able to get somebody that will charge that low. But averagely is between 15,000 for a business name normal filing. That is, if you are filing for that particular. For late filing for a business name, you should be paying an average between 20,000 naira, between that 15,000 naira to 20,000 naira, because of the extra 5,000 naira that is attached to it. While for a limited, you should be paying from about 20,000 naira for an incorporate for annual filing. 20,000 naira. The reason is because, okay, you are paying 5,000 naira to CAC for early filing. Don't forget that early filing, there will be bank charges, there will be other basic charges, and there will also be statement of affairs that will be prepared by a chartered accountant. So most times a lawyer might not be a chartered accountant. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So might need the service of a chartered accountant to help them draft the document and then prepare it and then sign it and then they upload it. So all the charges will range between 15,000 naira to 20,000 naira. For late company and for annual return for a company late, that means you are paying around 25,000. You should be paying around 25,000 because of 5,000 extra for late filing. So this same thing I've explained for company also goes for incorporated trustee. So I hope this video has really enlightened you so that you know how you can interact with your lawyers. How you can now, there is no peg on exact amount. There are many corporations that charges above that particular price. There are others that charge lesser. So whatever the case is, the first thing that you must consider is trust. Do you trust this person? Have you had a business interaction with this person? Once you can trust the person, then you should be free to pay any amount for the service they are ready to offer to you. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has been very helpful, kindly subscribe to this channel. And reach out to me if you need any service, pre-incorporation service, post-incorporation service at any point in time. I mean, it's a CAC. Thank you very much.